Sitting in an office in front of a computer looks like any one of us on a given workday. Truth is, Michael Hennessey is anything but like everybody else. Last February, this 42-year-old father of 6 set out to break the world record for Ironman races in a year. Prior to 2008, Hennessey had competed in a handful of Ironmans, but nothing like this. The 2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike ride, and 26.2-mile run, all in succession, would have to be done at least 15 times in 12 months.
Was there a time when you thought, whether it was funding, whether it was being away from home so much, whatever it might be, was there a time where you thought, I'm not going to be able to do this?
The first race was in Malaysia, and I actually didn't finish that race. There was just so much frustration halfway through the marathon run that I just threw up my arms and said, this isn't happening. But I called home, my wife. It's very emotional because it's been a hard year, and you know, she said, just hang in there, and you know, you'll be fine.
9 months, thousands of flyer miles, and countless bumps and bruises later, Hennessey broke the Ironman world record when in Arizona he finished his 15th race of the year. But it's not simply doing what no one else ever has that brings him to tears. It's the reason he wanted to break the record. Hennessey, through his organization Ironman for Kids, thought this kind of venture would help bring attention to a cause that's very important to him. He's since spent hundreds of thousands of dollars of his own money, all to raise awareness for children living with Trisomy 13, a chromosomal disorder that includes Down syndrome and can cause short life expectancy.
People ask me, well, why do you do this? You don't have a special needs child. I said, this is the passion for children. Obviously, my wife and I's faith is the key element there. And we couldn't have gotten this done without God's help and His grace to answer the call to help out these children that no one has heard about, that people are writing off and saying that they're not compatible with life, they're not worth it, but they are. You know, it's children are a beautiful thing, and they're not disposable, and they have their challenges, and we need to fight for them, no matter what state they are and whatever physical or medical challenges they have. We love them, and we want to help them out.
A native of Kansas City, Hennessey came to Texas when he attended UT. Turns out, that was the beginning of a journey that eventually would see him visit Malaysia, New Zealand, Australia, Brazil, Germany, Austria, and Canada, all countries in which he competed this year. Include his races in the U.S., and 15 times since March, Hennessey spent just under 11 hours of his day taking part in 140 miles of nonstop swimming, biking, and running.
I guess the biggest thing that sticks out in my mind is all these wonderful people with trisomy families or with relatives with trisomy babies that think I'm an inspiration, when in fact they're living the difficult, you know, challenging life every day, taking care of that special needs child, which is the true heroism in our society, is that day-to-day, just taking care of the family, get through the day with tough economic times, and still making ends meet. They're the inspiration to us.